Alright, what's up guys? As you can see behind me, we are at Eagle Cliff Trails. This is just, it's actually a little bit of a trek outside of the Spearfish Canyon area, plus just outside of Lead. It's beautiful out here though. I mean, the trip out here is well worth it. Going through Spearfish Canyon in itself is just beautiful. Some of the winding roads, the trees, I mean, it's perfect for motorcycles, it's everything. And as you come up to the trailhead, it's all concrete or asphalt. And then, of course, we're going to be on some dirt trails heading this way. This trail was actually set up for cross-country skiers. And then there's also 3 separate trailheads. So if you can see, I'm going to zoom in on this map just a little bit. And if you guys can see, there are different trails all along here that show you. And then of course there's also this cool map here that shows you where I'm at. And there's actually a trailhead here, a trailhead here, and this is the trailhead I am at right now. There is a trailhead along the road there. This is 385 that I came to get out to this one. Of course, then there's the legend shows Eagle Cliff snowshoe route, the cliff trails, and of course everything that's shaded in gray is private property. So, you know, really don't want to get too far off the path, too far off the trail. As of right now, I'm just going to try to go on one of these trails and see how it is, you know. I'm going to bring you with me. I'm actually looking at this one. If you can read that. It's kind of funny. But we'll see. There's cliff top, snowshoe trail. So, here we go. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I brought water. I waited until the afternoon to start this trail hike because it's pretty hot today. This is one of the rare trails that they can bring horses on. And of course, they don't want ATVs or anything like that out in this area. So, I'm just going to come out here for a little while, go through some of this, see where it leads us. And like I said, the trip out here was well worth it. It is 7 miles from Cheyenne Crossing, I do believe. So there is a kind of a jaunt to get out to this one. A little further than I thought it was going to be. But like I said, this one's in the northern hills. Place I call home. And like any trail I start and I do the videos on, this is one of the rare trails I've never ever been to. So you're experiencing firsthand along with me. Let's see if we can see some nature out in this area. Actual last time I traveled this road, I seen some pretty huge bucks, and it's one of the rare areas I actually got to see a couple of big, massive elk. I mean, they were good size. And of course, put some bug spray on. I don't need my sunscreen today. I've got some overcast, which helps. Makes it a little muggy. Like I stated, you know, the overcast is, it's helping me quite a bit. Let's just put it that way. So we come up a couple hundred feet and we come to this little trailhead here. Gonna walk over and take a look at it. Watch out for the cow poop. Bratwurst. And there, of course, is another map. Shows me where I'm at. And Lost Run Snowshoe Trail. Maybe we should just stick to the right. You know, I really, I'm a little disappointed in the fact that I can't take you on like every single trail on these trails, or every single one that splits off. I mean, eventually maybe, because maybe we can come back to some of these if you guys like it, like the views. Maybe we can plan a return trip. All you guys need to do is drop a like, subscribe, and maybe you know, tell me what you want to see. I'm doing this for your guys' benefit, really. I mean, I'm just trying to get out, enjoy something that is in my own backyard. I'm telling you right now, if you guys live near a national forest, you guys live near a park system, you know, go out and take a trek every now and then. I mean, come on. You get some exercise for one, which ain't very bad, you know. And second of all, you're enjoying nature. And you get to make some memories. So you bring somebody that plans with actually meeting up with my friend on Sunday. My best friend and his family, and of course I'm bringing you guys along with that one too, and we're gonna go hike a few trails near Spearfish. He lives over in Spearfish. I say really good friend. Yeah, I think we were friends for 30 years. Oh, look at this. We got some those are ramps. This must be for when they want to do snowshoeing and cross-country skiing in the winter. Which is another thing I've never done. I've never went cross-country skiing. Some of the lakes around here, you know, there's always things to do here as well during the wintertime. Cross-country ski, snowshoeing, which is a really huge one, snowmobiling, you know, things to do during the winter, ice fish. And we are now here, which, I mean, we just keep going on this one. There's Hollow and then Lost Run, so we're just going to keep going this way, because that trail's not very well defined. I think this goes that way though, so we'll go up a little bit. And we'll take a left. No, I guess maybe we'll stay right. Yeah. There's a path right there we can follow. When in doubt, follow some trails. Oh wow, I still get service out here. That was my phone giving me an update. That's a first. Oh, this must be... I think this is the regular trail. Because this must be just a game trail. Oh, there's one down there. Let's go this way. I see a sign down there. Maybe we can wrap around. I don't know. Like I said, this trail is used by horses. And of course I believe this is somebody's pasture for cows too, because I can smell some poo-poo. Just don't pick up the road apples. There's some good signs that point back towards the trailhead. This trail does wrap around, like I said, and there's different trailheads further back down the road, or I should say up the road really, and then one down. I do believe it said that there are 27 miles worth of trails just on this trail alone. Most of it's gravel and dirt. I give a big shout out to that Trail Addict. Their website, and I'll get you more information on that, guys. But their website and that free magazine I got from them, you can pick it up at certain locations, like Deadwood Chamber has them. A couple places in Deadwood have them. But yeah, they're a huge help. It shows you, I mean, it's all the trails in the Black Hills, from the northern hills all the way to the southern hills, all the way to the Badlands, and everything in between, you know. I recommend you get that. Have that in your back pocket. Kind of read up on it. Oh, we got some mud here. I'm gonna stop for a second and kind of look around. All I can hear is the sound of, I think, flies or bees. I'm not sure. And a few birds chirping, but it is quiet out here. You know, you want to come walk on something and just kind of get away from it all. Yeah, this is it. Oh, this gets really muddy right through here. I think this might be horse tracks. No, these are cow hooves. See, come cow hooves, and I've never actually seen what elk tracks look like. I'm assuming they probably look like smaller cow hooves. I'm not sure. If anybody can tell me what they look like, or maybe I should just Google it when I get home. But look at that. There's like a little valley. That's why it's so wet. It's wet through here. It goes down through the canyon down there. And I'm just kind of zigzagging across this on this path, which is one of the trails because the trees are cut. Every now and then you see a little blue marker sign on a tree telling you you're going in the right direction. Yeah, so this one's a little muddy. It did rain last night. There was a pretty good thunderstorm, I guess, that went through the area. And they said it was supposed to be another severe storm coming through tonight. So I'm not sure if I'm going to show you a lot of this trail. I might have to turn and get back to the truck before too long if it turns bad. But right now it's just overcast. No thunder in the distance, no lightning. Because you guys know, as far as trailing goes, when there's thunder and lightning, your best bet is either just stay home or, you know, don't venture outside, don't hide under trees. If you're near a lake, stay away from the water. Wow, this is pretty soft dirt, actually. It's amazing. assuming there's probably a symbol for something. There's a little green tag that shows you where you're going in the right direction. There's another little green one down there. This is pretty nice. This is a little more secluded, a little further away from the road. I'm not sure, guys, but I might be working over the rally. For those of you who've never been to this area, I highly recommend you Google the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally and check it out. I might be able to get some photos and some video this year that I'll put up on one of my channels, because it's crazy. It's a whole nother it's just a whole nother experience. If you haven't been to a motorcycle rally, there's quite a few across the United States. Sturgis happens to be one of the biggest ones. That's another thing that's right in my back door. If I can get my GoPros, it'd be nice. I can maybe show you a couple of rides through the hills on my motorcycle. The only other reason I'm kind of talking to you guys as I'm walking, not just to pass the time, but to also scare any wildlife off. Because sometimes there's some wildlife out here that could be dangerous. I'm just saying. Like I said, there's mountain lions. That's the biggest one I'm scared of. Anybody should be scared of those unless you're walking around with a gun on your waist. Whoa, slipped. Yeah, this trail's just slightly muddy, but of course it's right kind of in a valley where all the water collects. A little washout, which makes for a kind of a natural trail. Less upkeep, I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure on how they actually come about making trails. Maybe they just follow game trails, I'm not sure, you know. Or if somebody just says, hey, let's make a trail here, and just starts walking. You know. If anybody has any ideas on how that works, you know. I'm actually going to call Black Hills, the people who maintain the trails and stuff, and actually kind of talk to them and maybe get a little information about it, and then maybe get some stuff that I can talk to you guys about, you know, that they might want to stress on these trails. You know, like maybe staying off of them when they're extremely wet. Which ones are paid, which ones are free. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm just walking on, assuming that the one I'm walking on is free, and who knows, it might be paid. They usually have those signs at the beginning of these trails. Like the Mickelson Trail is a fee. You have to pay a small fee. You can either do the day or an annual pass, which, I mean, the annual pass I think is pretty cheap. And I know the day passes are really cheap, but the annual passes are not too much. I'm going to have to buy one before I leave, and then buy one and take you guys on the Mickelson Trail. Who knows, I might do the entire Mickelson Trail. From start to finish, and take you guys with me. And who knows? It's 108 miles, man. So if you guys want to see me do that, you know, comment. Let me know. Tell me if you think that'd be an interesting video and an interesting thing for you guys to watch with me, or you know, to take an adventure with me on. Okay, so 2 trails down here will connect. There's a pretty large valley here with no trees whatsoever. I always wanted to own some land like this so I could build something on it, like a resort style stuff. Have some campsites out there, maybe. Let other people enjoy nature. Makes me happy to get out. I can walk, let all my frustrations melt away. The sounds of nature, besides a motorcycle off in the distance. Yeah, wait until the rally video. It's just constant motorcycles. See, people think that's pretty annoying. I don't mind it. Of course, I own a motorcycle, so I don't mind it. There's some pretty good rock outcroppings up there. Hills. Let's see where this trail goes, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we can take a trail that leads around that direction. So we can see the top of the mountain. So right now we're kind of in the valleys, down below. Yeah, I want to get this video put in, and then, you know, hopefully you guys can enjoy this video, and while I upload the other one, my second YouTube page, my exploration page that I have. I was trying to do a couple night investigations in the cemetery, and I was just kind of plagued with problems. My camera kept shutting off unexpectedly, and of course then the batteries died, and then of course my memory card that I had in the camera ended up becoming full, and I didn't remember to pack my other memory card. So I was like, oh man, there's just so much stuff that just kind of went wrong. Maybe I should head up or head down. Intake Meadows. I really want to see what Clifftop is. Crap, I might be end up at the wrong trailhead and have to walk a mile down, which would kind of suck. But we'll focus on that. Yeah, so I might end up having to cut a little bit of this video and splice you guys in here and there. Like I said, I just don't want to run out of batteries or battery life, and I definitely don't want to run out of memory card space. I mean, I do have an extra memory card this time. I'm learning, guys. Learning as I'm going. If you guys want to learn more about this area, you know, drop me some information. Drop me a message. Hit me in the DMs on my Instagram page. I have 2. Maynard's Exploration for my YouTube pages, and More to Explore with Maynard, of course. All underscores if you're looking for that. And then of course I have just my normal Instagram page, which is Maynard Bull Jr. If you want to hit me up there. Subscribe to the want more to explore, drop me a DM. Give me some information of what you guys want to see, maybe what you guys want to hear. I can look up some more information on these trail systems. Maybe the overall history of the Black Hills itself, which, I mean, there's a ton of history. The type of game or wildlife in these areas. Maybe I can even tie in like some camping, you know. It all depends on what you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear. And you guys got control, man. I mean, I'm just out here getting lost. Yeah, there's a trail that went down into the hill, down into the next valley. And I don't know if I want to take anything that's gonna take me too far away from my pickup, because I don't have anything going that direction. I wouldn't be able to make it back without somebody coming to pick me up. Oh, please close the gate. Yep, that happened. Okie dokie. Alright. Oh, that's nice. Okay. That was a little harder to close than I thought, but okay, now we can keep going. Let's stop and get some water for a second, guys. Smart, and I brought my water bottle. Just my water bottle. I didn't expect to be out here for very long, so I do have a Camelback bag. It has over a liter of water in it. And you can carry a liter of water. I think it's a liter and a half. I thought about bringing that, but I don't know, I could kind of consider it overkill, but that's just me. But it has little pockets. I can put my utility knife in there. I can put my headlamp in there just in case I get stuck out here in the wilderness. Check that out. That was where the bottom one goes, and I'm sure that leads to the other trailhead. Like I said, there's 27. I want to say 27. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. 27 miles. Oh yeah, in my last video, I said I graduated in 01. Actually, I graduated in 02. That was the year of the Grizzly Gulch fire. That was a pretty good sized fire. I graduated that year. I had moved to Virginia that year. Yeah, so it was 02, guys, that I graduated, sorry. 36. Like I said, my memory's not 100%. A wet brain sometimes. For those of you out there who know that term. Ooh. Kind of a slippery rock right there. Yeah, this is a... I've never been on this trail system before, but I think I'll be back, definitely. This is pretty fun. Oh, thought I seen an animal up in the tree line. I was gonna try to get a picture for you guys, but no animal. Just a stump. Yeah, so if you guys are coming out on vacation and you're looking just to hit up a trail, walk, get some exercise in, because you're camping down the road. This is a pretty good trail so far. Distinct signs. You can see where, I'm not sure if animals or people have been beaten down the trail, down the path. But it's kind of well defined. Got maps at every little intersection, which helps. That way you don't get lost. Because trust me guys, you don't want to get lost out in Black Hills, South Dakota. One main reason is the fact that there's hardly some cell receptions if you get down into these valleys. So it'd be hard to contact anybody. I'm sure once it gets into the night, it gets dark. They call it the Black Hills for a reason. It is thick and dark. The trees are pretty thick in a lot of areas. And of course, like I said, there are predatory animals out here, so. Looking into possibly buying some trail shoes. I've been on Instagram looking. Hopefully I have some time this weekend and I can hit up some stores. I want to hit up some local stores and check out, see what they got. Only have a couple pairs of nice hiking pants. They have the unzippable legs, so they turn into shorts, which is, I believe, essential for when you're walking on a trail, because it can get hot sometimes. Only have a couple pairs, and I need a couple more. I definitely need shoes. I'm wearing my running shoes, guys, and I'm kind of doing the trick a little bit, but they get kind of hot and sweaty. I always want to come out with some, make sure you have, that you're prepared, you know, and maybe you get like I want a new Camelback that has a bigger backpack to it. I mean, I can keep the bladder and maybe just get a bigger bag so I can put my snacks in there. So we can go on longer hikes and I can cut the videos down and put them on YouTube. Coming up to another little arrow here. Huh, what is that way up there? If I could zoom into that. Hold on, guys. Oh, I thought that was a building. It's just a really dark spot in that tree. Who knows? Going through my video, you guys see or hear anything that I don't see, maybe? As far as animals go. Or, who knows, maybe you guys are into cryptid hunting and are looking for Bigfoot. Oh, there's a deer. Oh, I missed him. There's a whitetail running down that ridge. Big bushy whitetail. I think they're pretty. I like the whitetails. But those of you who live in South Dakota know there's a crap ton of mule deer too. Stinky, big-eared mule deer. So I think I can wrap around on this trail and it'll lead me back. I'm hoping back up the hill and back to my pickup. Intake Meadows. But yeah, so just to make sure that my camera doesn't die on me, I'm going to probably put you guys away for a few minutes and turn you guys back on when I get closer to the end of this trail. So I hope you guys liked what I shot so far, and I'll see you in a few. What's up, guys? I am back. Still walking this trail. We come over the top, around the back side of this ridge over here behind me, and there's so many other little trails that kind of lead off. It was kind of hard to stick to the main trail because there were some game trails here and there that got me confused for a second. But I'm still on the main trail. I haven't passed a sign that told me where I'm at yet. But I did see a couple of there it goes. Did see a couple of little blue tags, like I was telling you, still stuck on trees, and nice little wooden arrow showing that I was heading in the right direction, which is comforting. Yeah, it's like almost 8 o'clock. It's like the perfect temperature out here, but of course I'm sweating like a pig because I'm out of shape. I guess round is the shape, right? But look at all these dead trees. It's kind of creepy. There's some dead trees there, and I'm actually heading back downhill. Back in the other area back behind me, where the trail leads down and around, down through a valley. It's actually really cool. Hardly, I'm guessing anybody's been on that trail in a while because it was extremely overgrown, and there was a ton of high weeds. So when I get home, I'm gonna probably have to check myself for some ticks. I still have to go out and buy some of the tick spray, which I guess I don't have. I used to have a can of it, but I always used to like spraying it around my shoes and the bottom of the cuffs of your pants. And it did the trick. I used it last summer along with my DEET. But if a mosquito's hungry, he's hungry. I just killed a couple cruising around on my chest, so I'm sure I'm gonna have a bug bite through my t-shirt. But yeah, I'm cruising down this little valley here. I'm assuming I'm heading right back towards the trailhead, and when I get to the trailhead, I have about a, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile jaunt back down the hill from one trailhead to the other, unless this trailhead somehow connects with the other one, but I doubt it, since there are 3, I think 4 actually is what that sign said. But I'd always like to see where that 4th one goes, because it looks like it heads way back down the hill, where you'd end up coming out down on the other side. Oh look, there's a little lake I'm coming down towards, which is kind of cool. I'll show you guys that. Check it out. A little lake down there. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. Like I said, there was kind of an overcast sky, but I'm not too terribly worried that I'm going to get a little wet. Oof. It's a little downhill there. because like I said, I think I'm close to one of the other trailheads. Probably within the next 5-10 minutes I'll reach that one. Should be fine for me. Wind is picking up just a bit. So I'm gonna probably put you guys back in the camera bag because I don't want my camera getting wet. And I will see you guys when I get to the trailhead. Or maybe even back to the truck, I don't know. Depends on how far this one goes. So, alright, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Later. Okay guys, yeah. See, we're right here. And originally, this is the original trailhead that I was on. I went up this way, all the way down, and then down through here, because I did see the sign for Eagle Cliff going down this direction. And so now I'm just going to have to go through Intake Meadows, back over to this, where it goes back on to, can't remember, the snowshoe trail loop here, and then back down to where my truck's sitting. Yeah, that was only a little, a very little bit that I was on, but it took me well over an hour to do that loop. Yeah, that was crazy. Around this big hill here. Like I said, it took me over an hour to get that far. So no, yeah, we're coming down this road here. This road leads over to the hillside. I think I could just take this one and it'll be a little quicker. But yeah, it leads over back to the hill that I'm gonna have to climb up. But once I get to that point, guys, you know, it's pretty much the same trail I was on before. And then I will conclude the video back at my pickup, because by the time I hit there, it's going to be pretty dark. What's up, guys? I made it to the trailhead again. Yeah, that was kind of a long trek for me. I'm not exactly sure which one I was on, but I know it led me back around, I guess what would be Cliff Top, and then back down, and then I think it was called Eagles Ridge. But I made it. So I'm here. I'm gonna upload this video for you guys in a little bit, hopefully, when I get home. I also got my other YouTube page. I'm working on that content, and I'm trying to finish that. A lot of stuff went wrong with that video, so I had to scrap it. I'm gonna redo it, and hopefully shoot some stuff tonight when I get back to lead. But yeah, this is another one of my trails videos for Eagle Cliff. And if you want to see more explorations, please sign up for the YouTube page, hit like, subscribe, share my videos, and you know, hit me up on Instagram, and we will definitely see you on the trails. Later.